Hello, hello, my lovely Tauruses. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope y'all are doing well. Y'all, this is the third time I'm trying to get this video done this morning, and I just kind of felt like I needed to completely start over because I don't know, there's like some energies battling here, and I just like, so this read is definitely very different from my other read. Um, so I feel like this is a really specific message for somebody who is like, this is my message. So I'll start with that. Taurus, we have the fault line, the storm, the hunter, the ocean, and the medallion. And I just kind of feel like there is this sense of ending that is, I mean, it feels like this idea of like something crumbling around you. Like you have to make it through the mirror, you have to make it through the tunnel, you have to make it through the whatever before you can get to the, like, but it's crumbling. There's a very real sense of urgency here. Because whatever it is that's crumbling is like, I feel like you're like, no, that is my peace. That is my balance. That is my, it's very intense. I would say that, yeah, it does kind of fit into the other read. The other read was very much about a relationship, about two people who were parting ways. Their lives were going in different directions, It wasn't heavy in any way, shape, or form, though. It was very, like, this is what it is, and you love each other, but, like, things are just going, you're just parting ways, you know what I mean? Um, but there wasn't the sense of urgency. You have the Two of Cups. I mean, the Two of Cups is definitely, I mean, I feel like there's still a relationship. Maybe you guys are all kind of in that energy, but one energy is just a little bit more intense than the other one. I don't know. But, there is this idea of like, no, I want, like, that is my peace, that is my balance. And it wasn't I want to say like the first read, but it was just kind of this idea of, um, like sometimes people don't know like how like held down it is until it's not held down, you know? And Tauruses will fucking hold it down. You know what I mean? And because Taurus holds it down, they think that everybody holds it down. Especially if they've got, family, friends, partners who hold it down for them. They're like, well, yeah, people hold it down. And then when things go wrong, they realize who actually holds it down and who doesn't. And I just kind of feel like there's been this sense of like, no, I know who actually holds it down and who doesn't. And I'm not going to lose something or someone who actually holds it down for me, for somebody who like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, why would I ever hold it down for somebody who has a complete inability to hold it down? you know? But I almost get that sense of like, you needed to really understand what that meant. And I feel like when you understand what it means, you realize that it means there's no solid foundation. There's nothing to go back to. There's nothing there. That's just a bunch of broken up foundations, chaos, lies, confusion. Um, no. Um, but I almost feel like there was a sense of I'd rather just lie to myself than see this for what it is, because I almost get a sense of convenience being present. It's more convenient for me to do this. I don't actually have to challenge myself. I don't actually have to be better. Almost has that storyline of like a rom-com, you know? But in terms of, like the guy who's like, oh, I could never really give you what you wanted. And then the girl being like, yeah, because that's what you told yourself. That's like, you set that bar for yourself, man. Like, you know, I don't know why you would do that to yourself, but sure, okay, you know, like, you do you, boo. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like you in your mind, you were like, I can't give this person what they really want. I can't give this person what they really need. And it's like what? Friendship, loyalty, love. That's everything that you are naturally. That other people have to really try hard. Like, they have to try hard to be that way. You know, like, that's not natural to them. And I just kind of feel like you or another person is really like wrapping their minds around that. And there being this sense of like, no, what I really want is stability. What I really want is love. What I really want is commitment. What I really want is. You or that person. I don't know. Because I don't know which side of the story you're on. It does still feel similar to the other read. It's just a different energy behind it, I think. I think the other one was a lot calmer. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is just missing out. Feeling like the fuck. Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. Well, I mean, again, this energy of like missing out, feeling like you're dreaming about what you really want, you know, like focusing on yourself, you know, like, because sometimes, I mean, really, as simple as it is to say it, as simple of a concept as it is, not revolutionary in any way, shape, or form. You are only able to love another person as much as you love yourself. Little reminder, you know? And if you don't love yourself, then you let yourself fall. You let yourself go. You're not taking showers. You're not brushing your teeth. You're not, you know, you're doing stupid shit here and stupid shit there, and you know, and you're just like, you're disrespecting yourself. And if you're disrespecting yourself all the time, then you're not really loving yourself. If you're not really loving yourself, you are incapable of loving other people. And you have a choice to say, hey, self, I am not loving myself right now, and therefore I am not able to love the people in my life, and I am not able to accept the love that I deserve. Where does that stem from? That stems from me. So I need to love myself. So I need to deal with myself. And I feel like, Taurus, you've been going through that process steady. You've been going through this time of understanding, you know, like, what does it mean to hold it down for people? What does that mean to me? Because what it means to me doesn't mean the same thing to, you know, fucking shithead Steve over here. You know? like y'all are not one and the same. And I just kind of feel like you've been realizing that, but there is a sense of urgency. I'm not sure, you know, if it's because something else is ending, or if you just like seize an opportunity. You know, I think it'll play out differently for all of you. I just think that that's, you know, it's a means to an end. And that'll depend on your chart and everything else. But you know, you've got enthusiasm, you have abundance, you have emotional fulfillment, and you have a change of luck. I just feel like this change of luck comes because something goes wrong, something falls down, some straw gets pulled and the marbles fall. But I feel like there's this moment of the marbles falling where you, like, whatever connection you have to this person, this other person, it's like this connection stops the marbles from falling. And because of that, you're like, I don't want for our lives to be separate. I don't want for this to be, you know, like there's no need for this drifting apart. Because I just feel like this sense of drifting. And I did feel that sense of drifting in the first read too. Okay, Taurus. Okay, we have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, I love that. I mean, these are all positive moves. You know, there's celebration, there's, you know, financial, you know, like wish fulfillment, and, you know, an offer. I feel like, and it has been in your reads before, you guys, and these reads are timeless reads. I'm not, you know, like, my style of reading is very different from other readers because I will tell the story of like what it is that your soul is craving, you know, and then talk you through your process of how it is that you get to that point, because it's really cool to have a mapped out version of the story of us. You know, and because these are general reads, people are able to apply them to like their situations, and that's so fucking beautiful. And Taurus, you have been, you know, like going through this storyline of, you know, like having a love in your life and experiencing a cleansing from, you know, these energies, these peoples, these bags of woes, you know. And I feel like you're coming through to that point where you are actually experiencing that cleanse. You are actually experiencing this shift. Things are finally starting to break down around you. And I feel like there's like a sense of preparedness for it because you've been listening to your own story. You've been paying attention to your own ideas. You've been paying attention to your own process. And and I just think that that is going to be such a strength for you in this turning point. And I think that you're going to experience a lot of excitement. I think you're going to experience a lot of financial well-being. You know, I think you're going to be more than okay. um and like I just like I'm so proud of you. I'm so fucking proud of you. Okay, Taurus, let's do one last card for y'all. We'll call it a read. And yeah, everything's going to be amazing though. The Village, the Father, and the Seed. Well, I mean, this energy would definitely be coming from that drifting, right? That drifting apart, that separate, going in your separate ways. You know, because you're more concerned with eating a bag of woes than, I think, sincerely putting forth the effort to get what it is that you really want. Take that how it resonates, because, you know, I think that there are a lot of people out there who, you know, it's like that, like I go to work, I pay my bills, I have a roof over my head, you know, like I'm not out here in the streets, you know, doing drugs. I'm not out here, you know, swiping right on every bitch I see, you know, like I respect women. I like, you know, a chill life. I'm pretty calm, you know what I mean? But I think in a lot of ways for you, that's translated as a sense of one or the other. Like I have to have drama, or I have to have like being bored. And then for other of my Tauruses, you know, it's been like I have to, you know, be miserable and you know, like exist in this wretched family of people who break things perpetually. You know what I mean? And because this is more calm than that, you know, like I just feel like you haven't really felt like you've had a choice, and because you haven't felt like you've had a choice, you've kind of resigned yourself to a lot of things that you probably wouldn't have otherwise resigned yourself to. That being said, you've taken the time and energy to really start to pay attention to yourself, to figure out like what do you really want? What is it that you're really seeking in life? And I feel like there was maybe an experience that you had that left you feeling really dropped on your face. And maybe that's that sense of urgency. And you can be on either side of the story. But whatever that being dropped on your face was, I almost feel like this poof of right place, right time, right poof of that, because there's the seed here, and I feel like the seed is what you're really wanting to like move forward with. The sense of balance, the sense of direction, the sense of movement. And you have sweet baby molasses, molasses babies. Sweet molasses babies. You guys do. You sit and you think and you do your scenarios and your worst case and your best case. And then, but like you do become apathetic in that sometimes. And I feel like that time is coming to an end because something outside of you is happening. And I just kind of feel like when it's all said and done, you got one good thing out of it. I don't know. I feel like I got one good thing out of this. And that one good thing is what I'm taking. And I feel like good, because that one good thing that you got out of it that you're taking is literally the only thing worth taking. So yay for that. All right, Taurus. Well, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this read. I feel like I needed to get into your energy again. I'm so sorry that it's been a minute. I can't wait to share with y'all like what's going on. I'm very, very excited. I'm very nervous. Just because there's been a lot going on, and so like I do apologize for my brief hiatus again. It will probably continue for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully not the next couple of weeks, but just covering my bases. After that, I will resume the daily reads, and hopefully, like dive back into this in a way that feels a little bit more real and true to like just me as a person, as an individual, so I'm very excited for that. Um, and yeah, I don't know. Tauruses, I love y'all so fucking much. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I hope that this resonates with you in all of the best ways, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.